Rico. All right, guys. So first and foremost, put all your questions in the chat. They will be answered there only. We will not be answering after the call. We may have a little chat after the call. And maybe we might be discussing when we're going to launch phase 2. Because you're not going to be able to see it. Here, let's turn the brightness down. I think Sarah figured that out last week. All right. So we may be having a discussion about that number right there. Now, I know it's coming out clear. You guys are literally on the borderline, okay? 21,000 and phase 2 is right around the corner, okay? But we also had another challenge for 500 people in the Zoom. If we get 500 people total in here by the time we're done, John wants to give away a crap ton of e-pins, okay? And if before we get off the Zoom, we crack that 2,100 or 21,000 mark, we're going to give away even more e-pins. Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep all your questions in the chat. And phase 2, I can't see David. I wanted to see his face when I said this. Phase 2 is coming sooner than you think. With that said, we're going to go through the website after I share my screen. We're going to do that here. And guess what, guys? We're about 30 to 45 days out of having a new website. Easier to navigate, very clean, faster, everything. All right, so here's our homepage as of right now. You can see the numbers change. You can come in here and read what we're all about. You can come meet us, and then you click on our image, and you can come in here and see what we're all about. You can see me and Sarah, read some of our previous history. Then you can see our son. That happened to be his first dance. See my overgrown attitude, my mini attitudes. Us at Dumbo, riding the Dumbo ride at Disneyland, and me and my son hanging out wearing our Over Everything hats. Guys, what we do with Over Everything will be coming to It's Only 5. All right, so I'm going to say this one more time because I've said it a couple times and a few of you still don't listen. Do not call our toll-free number unless you've scheduled an appointment. We will not answer. We have a lot of stuff that we're doing to try to get through to phase 2 and bring you guys new vendors, new benefits, all kind of things. So unless you schedule an appointment and that appointment gets approved, do not dial this number. This number is for appointments only. It actually may end up being removed. So just go to those pages and you will be able to see things about us. And there are pages for John and Guillermo as well. Moving on, we'll go to our charities page. You guys have been here before, have seen this. These are 6 featured charities. And we love them because they do a lot for the community and a lot for the things that they're involved in. If you click on any of these, it goes directly to the website, not from us. You are not donating through us. We don't even get credit for you going there. If you guys don't see it there, you can do a search here, or you can just come down here, hit this little button, and it'll bring up all the pages of the different charities that we have. If you don't see a charity that you like, you can come in here, fill out this form, give us as much detail as possible. And once we validate their nonprofit status, we will add them to our list here. If we feel that they've got a good enough cause, we will add them to our features up here. But understand this, because my wife has OCD issues, she is not going to put just one charity up here. She is going to have to put 3. So we need to put at least 3 charities in here. So give us better charities and we will put them in for you. All right, so that's our charities page. You can see some of the companies that we partner with. That's on the bottom of every page. You guys have been asking about this. I'm waiting for the video so I can pause it. All right, so this video will explain to all you guys that are new what our visionary page is. And you can come in here and read a little bit here. Fill in your form. You can pick 1 visionary donation all the way to 3. And if you want more because you want to be a super visionary, you got to come in here and then you will select how many you would like. Each visionary position is actually $200. You can use that out of your back office. You can add it to your account, and we will go ahead and set that up. Right now, the visionary positions, we are waiting for phase 2 to launch. So all you guys who jumped in, we appreciate you being patient, but we want to use these to our best advantage. And if we put them in phase 2, they will do 20,000 times more. Captain Kirk, I gotta say, I love your little badge that you just put on your window. But once you pick it and you authorize us to do this, you come in here, you sign your little squiggly signature and tell us anything else you want us to know. If there's things you want to help, if you want to add more, or if you want to help with the positions once we create them, just let us know. You submit the form, we will get those. We will get back to you guys. We're just waiting for phase 2. Now, our next page that we're going to go over is our marketing materials. I believe it was Lori K that's on the call with us tonight. She downloaded this education one and printed it out. Guys, it looks amazing. And I'm not saying that because I made it. It actually does look amazing. So these are downloadable. You can get them printed at Vistaprint, your local printer, wherever. We're trying to give you guys professional grade marketing materials. All right, so we got the brochures. We got this. I've heard from a couple of people that they've used this already, and they say it works really well. It's just a standard postcard. You can put your information and stuff in here. If you want, you can download it as is, or if you go to the fan page, you find this, you can go in there and you'll be able to edit it so you can actually type your phone number and your website and or whatever you want to put on these lines. Okay, I just posted a new postcard in the Facebook fan page today, so go check it out. Here's one for our goal packages based on the dream car. It's just a way to get people's attention, but it also touches on our other goal packages. So it's a really good tool to use. And that way, it's a good tool to have to be able to give out to people. This one, we focused on the green and the orange because phase 2 is coming and those numbers are going to be super, super important. And for all of you guys who've been getting our e-pins, you can print this out, write your e-pin in here, or you can go to the Canva page and edit it and put your e-pin, your phone number, your email, and print it out, cut them out, and give them to people like vouchers. Okay, so you have tools here that you can use. We're going to be adding more quite frequently. Now we're on our downloadables page. Downloadable is literally you can submit things to be downloaded. Guys, do not submit stuff with your picture and your it's only 5 referral link. We cannot use those. But you pick which thing you're trying to upload. If you have a script or something that you use for your emails, send it to us. Once you submit it, you're going to squiggle your name on here again, saying that you have authorized us to use it and that you have permission to use all the stuff in it. Otherwise, you can come here and download some of these for your social media. These are more casual ways to market, just through social media groups, things like that. We have different things on here. Our cheat sheet, you guys want to check that out. Some more about educations and birthdays and different forms. If you haven't done it yet, download this, print it out, keep it in front of you, memorize it, whatever you got to do before you pay it forward in the global pool, before you try to pay it forward just member to member. Make sure you read this. It is crucial. And if you're like Captain Kirk, you guys would have downloaded this and you would have it on your Zoom picture profile or on your Facebook or on your chat or on your Instagram. Okay. 4 P's to profit. Very good tool to have. Just a reminder of what we do. Okay. For all of you guys who haven't gotten it yet, the It's Only 5 blue infamous background. We're waiting on you to see it. The more blue, the more e-pins. You figure out what I mean by that. If you don't have the current charts, they are right here. I will tell you this, at 21,000, these charts will change. So just understand that we're at 20,841. Just since the last time we checked, we've had 20 people join. I know you guys are trying to do it before this Zoom is over, so let's see if you can make it. All right, so you can download those. There's some other things on there you can check out. The infamous, ever famous support page. Guess what? You only go to this page if you have not went, if you've already went to your upline, your sponsor's upline, and you have to ask other people. Come here. If you haven't found an answer, look in the frequently asked questions. There are answers to almost everything that you would want to see for you guys. If you don't get the answer here and you don't get it from your sponsor and you don't get it from your sponsor's sponsor, then you can click on this little box right here. And even when we're closed, you can leave a message. And you can say, hey, Vivian, I need to know where do I find the support chat? And she's going to tell you, you're in it. Okay. She's going to tell you what she's really going to do, guys, is just like this. That's what she's going to do. She's going to close you out because that is the dumbest question you could have asked her. Okay. You know, when you were in school and they said there are no dumb questions, there are plenty of them and they get asked every day. But our support people are there to help you. And even when they're not, you can actually type in your message and they will return it. So whatever email you put in, make sure that you check that email the next day, since you guys don't like to wait around for an answer. All right, so that's all you got to remember. Ask your upline, ask their upline, go to the frequently asked questions. Guys, most of the time you can go in the chat and one of the leaders are in there and they could probably answer your question. So you don't even have to go to chat support unless it's a last resort. All right, so we got the About Us page. This just tells us a little bit more about the company, what we're about, what we do, what our goals are. So you guys can check those out. And this is also where you're going to find how to get to all of our individual pages so you can learn about Guillermo and learn about how he looks like a real estate agent, but he really is an agent for itsonly5.com. He's a secret agent for IO5. See, that sounds cool. That sounds like we should have a James Bond 007 IO5 agent. All right. So go to there and you can click on that and find out more about your leadership. Here is our shopping page. Okay. Again, there is chat here. So do not ask from this page, how do I find the shopping? Because for one, it's on the support questions on the previous page. And for two, you're already on it. So you can click here. And since I heard somebody say something about Germany, we don't have a lot from Germany, but we do have some things. Wireless cell phones and airlines. Okay. We are adding constantly, guys. So as everybody used to know, Australia didn't have that many either, but we decided to get them on here. Okay. So we go looking, and if you have a country, just hit the little chat box and be nice and polite and say, hey, I'm in such and such country. I would like to have more shops in my area, and we will try to find them. All right. Otherwise, if you don't realize, we don't just have these. We have pages upon pages, 228 pages. Actually, yeah, 228 pages of different shops you guys can check out. So make sure you take a look at it and get around there. There are a lot of good deals there. Guys, yes, we make commission when you buy stuff, but we take that commission to help the company keep running, to pay all the bills, and do advertising so we can have more people join you. All right. We just got 8 new people. We're closer and closer to phase 2.
I remember when we first had this open, Elton, we only had right around 2,000 stores. Now it looks like we have over 2,800 stores.
Correct.
That's how fast it's growing for folks, just to give you a little bit of insight.
Oh, and also, guys, remember, we partner with Retail Me Not. There's even more stores there. And we're going to get to another page here soon that you can shop even more on. So we're all about saving you money. All right, here's the education page. John's favorite page of all pages, 45,000 free courses. Guys, that's free. 1,200 free certificates, free. 8,000 university courses. Those are both paid, discounted, and free. Okay, so where are these courses at? Places like Harvard, Stanford, MIT, UC Berkeley, Columbia, Yale, and more universities. Yes, guys, I checked. Ohio State is in there. Michigan University is in there. ATM is in there. There's quite a few big name schools, like as we would call them, the Big Ten schools. But if you don't want to take a whole course and a whole class, you can come in here and just learn on the topics that you want to learn on. You can even bring your kids in here. It's a safe zone for your kids to learn. Your high school seniors and juniors, they want to study for their SATs and ACTs, that's right here. Guys, if you want to learn about personal growth, literally meditation, spices, herbs that help your body so you don't have to take modern medicine, you can get that here. If you want to learn Excel and John Arnold's not available, you come here. Otherwise, he will teach you how to do Excel formulas like no tomorrow. If you want to here, they let you actually test, prepare for your real estate license test. So guys, if you're just trying to learn a few new recipes before the holidays, come in here, check it out. There's a lot in here. A lot. All right, now we're going to go to one of my favorite pages, which is the travel portal. Okay, we are partnered with Expedia Group, not Expedia.com, Expedia Group. They own all of the companies you see here that you see on TV that act like they compete with each other. Okay, if you come in here, okay, I don't know why that's being sent right now, but anyway, you come in here and you can book your flights, you can book a hotel, you can do a combination of both, rent a car, book a cruise, and once you get where you're going, you can find things to do. Now, Sarah and I, as most of you guys saw the video, we did an Airbnb. We saved over $200 on that Airbnb, and we also saved money on the rental car that we brought down. Okay, we saved money on the rental car when we went down to Texas as well. We also save money on that Airbnb because of using our own site. So guys, keep in mind, we've got plenty of people who have been saving money. John Arnold saved money on his trip to come to Michigan. So,
Sure did.
all right. So
$125.
another shopping way to shop where you get amazing deals. But before we talk about this, guys, I want you to click this login button. And when you click that button, it's going to bring you to this page. If you're already a member, you can sign in through here. If you're not, fill out this information. They will send you a verification email to activate your account. Once the account is active, you can come back here, sign in. If you have a problem where you get an activation error, they give you a number to call and they will get you squared away almost immediately. All right. So we're going to go shrink this down again because I can't see my back button. We'll go back to the page. But just to show you guys, 2 movie tickets and $100 gift card to go have dinner. Dinner and a movie for 2 is only $30. Right now, you can't even buy 2 movie tickets for $30. Okay. Right here, you click view deal and it comes open. 3 $25 gift cards for restaurants for $15. $75 worth of eats for $15. Okay. $1,100 travel savings and restaurant.com gift card, $39. All you guys have pets that need to groom your pets so that their hair is in that little tube and not all over your couch, then you need to come check this out. If you're a golfer, $50 gift card and a nationwide annual golf membership for $50. Okay. So there's all kinds of things on here you guys can look at. There's different things. There's actually these Wi-Fi plugs are new. The spy camera is new. The solar stake lights are new. These waterproof lights are new. Guys, they're always putting things in here. And as you can see, there's multiple pages. So make sure you check that out. If you want to actually purchase something, remember, you got to sign up and then you're good. All the discounts are already worked in. You guys don't have to do anything else to get them. Now, on top of that, here's our gold packages. Guys, these are blowing up. We have people signing up for these all over the place. Now, what we're doing is I'm going to give you guys the rundown. You can pick any of these gold packages here, however you want them, whichever ones, as many as you want. Submit your name. Oh, you know, y'all got to let Fred in because I got to say something to Fred. But you fill out the form. You can pick one of these. If it's not up there and you want to do a custom one, you pick custom. If you want more than one, just type in which ones you want here or tell us when we talk to you. You can put your completion date and time because a goal without a time and a date is just a pipe dream. You put in your amount and then you can even pick how many packages you want here. If you pick 4 packages, it's $48. Put in your credit card number securely, sign your little digits here, and then hit submit. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys are asking me about this. Here's what we're doing. When you get involved, it is going to be a total of $12 per package. What that normally means is $6 for the actual package and $6 for the maintenance fee because we maintain it and we set it up for you. However, right now, we are allowing you no maintenance fee. You can jump on and you can put both 12, both $6, all 12 into your goal package. Okay, that's going to help you get to it faster. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, what we're going to do is set up a position for you. In this case, we're going to buy you 2. Now, some of you guys who've had gold package applications in are kind of stressed because we haven't gotten back to you. There's a reason, because we would love to start your goal package in phase 2. Okay, it's going to do way more for you and it's going to work way faster. Okay, so understand, we haven't forgot about you guys or the visionaries. We want to start this out in phase 2. But once you get your position, everybody here knows as you cycle through your positions, they multiply. Okay, as they multiply, when your original position, the first one you buy, hits your goal, and we'll call this your goal is 1.5 million. We will give you the 1.5 million from that position. We will then give you all the money that's on in that account from that second forward, from that second back. Okay, so if you have 20 positions and you've got one that's got 1.5 and all the rest have, say, 1 million, you get all of that money the day your original position meets its goal. Okay. However, after that, we keep the position as a company. Okay. Now, some people get upset, some people don't, because they see the vision. What we do with those positions is those positions will then turn around and we will designate to help local charities, help people in need. We will be sending in advertising to bring in more people so that not only these positions, but your positions cycle faster. That generates more income for us to give to the people who need it. Now, why is that so crucial, guys? If I give to a major charity and they say, oh my God, we can't believe this, what is it's only 5? Well, somebody's going to come and join. That gives us more members. That makes you cycle faster. It makes more money, but we got it by helping others first. Phase 2 is all about pay it forward, all about community, all about growing the right way. So that's our goal package. Now you know what it is that it's all about. Please fill out the application and let's get you started. Oh, P.S. Goal applications actually add 2 positions to the company. Just saying. In case you're trying to reach a certain number or anything.
Was that the DJ voice? Was that the DJ
No,
voice?
that wasn't the DJ voice. That was the act like you're not excited voice.
Okay. The suspense yes. Voice.
That's the deep voice movie guy. I know it's not that deep. I get it.
I was about to say, but I didn't want to say.
Don't mess with me, John. I'm trying. Don't bust my bubble, man. I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get them to 21,000.
Okay, but you know, this is not going to be a short video.
Yes, it is.
No, because if they get to 21,000 before this is over, you're going to have to talk about phase 2, which makes it go longer.
Who said that?
I just did.
Oh, John's in here making executive decisions. Earlier, Lisa, you better check your man.
No, you gave a hint at the beginning.
All right, well, guess what? Guess what? We're on the Fun Partner Site page, just so y'all know. And in phase 2, Fun Partner Site will be here with 20,873 positions already in the system as of right now. You can come on here, and while you're trying, you guys actually, believe it or not, there are things on here that could help you gain new people, such as QR code generator. You could put your link into a QR code and put it wherever you put it. Okay. And we have some other things in here that you could check out. There is no commission from this. These are just sites to help you out, to help you just kill time, lower your stress, whatever. So definitely go check those out. And here is the form that everybody should know by now, but they don't. This is our monthly payment request form. This is the form you will fill out right here. If you have never received the payment from our company, fill it out fully, accurately, and do not leave anything out. These little red stars, if one of those are not filled in, it won't let you do the form. So you won't get paid. If you fill out the wrong information, you will not get paid. If you choose, since you only have one choice, which is direct deposit, and you don't put in your actual bank name, your address, and all the other information, you won't get paid. We want you to get paid if you are international. All of you who complained about the $29 fee, guess what? We fixed it for you, because most of you will not have to pay that fee if you type in your local currency here. But as an international, we need your SWIFT code, whether they say you do or they say you don't. Make sure you get it, because if you don't put it in here, you won't get paid. Okay? All the other information has to be correct. Now, if you got paid last month and you're returning to get paid again, you can fill out this nice little short form. Okay? As long as none of your information changed, fill in this form, make sure it's complete. If you check, no, you have not been paid in a previous month, and this is the form you fill, you won't get paid in this month either. Okay? Because this has to be correct. Fill in your information. The amount requested has to match what you did in your back office. Guys, if you click in your back office and you say, I'm taking $200 out, make sure you put in $200 in this box. If you're international, make sure you put your local currency. If you push submit in your members area after you do the withdrawal request, and it does not come to this page, just go on the website and go to the page. Okay? How do you find the page, you ask? All right, we're going to go here, and I'm going to show you how you find the page. You go on home, it's not there. You go on about, it's not there. You go on programs, scroll down, and just click on monthly payment request form. As long as the information matches what you requested in your back office, you are fine. If it does not, the key phrase is you do not get paid. We want to pay you. Now, I've been very nice, and I've left this up. I was going to take it down this morning, but a lot of people said, hey, I just got paid today. I want to still get one. So it's there. But guess what? When the payment request forms stop at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, Eastern time, this page will disappear. No one will be able to purchase pre-ordered phase 2 positions. Now, what does that mean for you? If your downline, your sponsored people, your friends that you got involved, the people you referred, whatever you want to call them, if they got their position and you did not, they will cycle before you. They will make more money than you. They will be more active than you, and you will be waiting to get pushed into phase 2. And that's all I'm going to say. Now, with that said, guys, with phase 2, less than, letting it recycle here. Okay, we're still at 20,873. So with less than 200 positions, I'm not even going to go past round 1 tonight. Okay, so that's what's going to make this shorter. Okay, now we're at 20,883. Okay, you guys are trying. Ruby, stop trying to add people in there while you're on the Zoom. I already know it's you. Look, she can't even deny it. She's over there trying to turn away from the screen like, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I promise. So, guys, here's round 1. This is all you're going to need to know right now. because round 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 don't matter. So round 1, you came in. You gave $6 total. We kept 5. 8 people gave you 5. That makes 40. We gave 20 so that you could cycle into cycle 2. We gave $1 to your sponsor. You got to keep 19. We've already paid for you to get in cycle 2 with 20 bucks. 8 people will give you 20 bucks, which is $160. $50 pays for cycle 3. And then you turn around and give your sponsor $5. Guys, right here is where we need to stop. In phase 2, you will see this just like you are now. Phase 1, round 1, cycle 1 and 2. As long as you are here, you have the ability to help somebody out, get somebody involved, and pay it forward. If we cycle once a month, in 2 months, you could add 1 more person. So every 2 months, the company should double. Okay. That's if we only cycle once a month, because that's not the goal in phase 2. This is the same chart you've always seen, Ray. You can download it, I promise. All right, so now you get to keep $105 for yourself. We've already paid for you to be in cycle 3. 8 people will pay you 50 bucks. That's $400. $250 covers your entry into cycle 4. And you as the sponsor get to keep $7. Again, great time to pay it forward. You get to keep $143. Same thing goes on with different numbers on cycle 4. On cycle 4, we take out 500 bucks to put you on cycle 5, where you are going to take 200 positions, aka tickets, and put them back at cycle 1, round 1 in your name. Now, hey, John, are you keeping track of the numbers? Or Sarah, one of y'all? Who's adding 10 at a time? I know somebody's in here adding 10 at a time, because that number is exact each time. Yep. I see you smiling, Ray. Don't act like you ain't doing nothing. We got 20,893. Guys, you are 107 away. I'm stalling to try to keep this before I get off the Zoom. Okay, so 200 tickets. I'm going to show you guys this, just so you know that I'm prepared. Oh, you guys can't see it. Here, we'll just share it regularly. All right. So, I don't think
come on, guys. Let's keep them on here.
Y'all are getting closer, but you still need 107. Anyway, I have, well, we'll show you this. Watch this. Bam. Oh, you didn't see that. Now y'all can go watch the replay and look for it. We're ready to show you guys phase 2.
So ready.
We really want to show it to you. So we're doing about 1 a minute, guys. So
Captain Kirk says, I saw a lot of green.
yeah, we will all see a lot of green. That's all I'm going to say on that one. But if you paid attention, there's a lot not here. So anyway, we get you down to cycle 5 and we keep moving, just like you guys need to do, so we can talk about phase 2. Yeah, we are. We're doing about 1 a minute. So, all right, let me ask this. We have 799 free members. Now, they are already included in the total. But since we already talked about round 1, phase 1, John, yes, how about we pause for a second?
I saw Deborah
We have one left. One left.
Put the screen up, Elton.
I'm not gonna put a scream up. I don't know what a scream is.
Look.
Yes.
And it's frozen.
Happy 21,000.
Hey, we did it.
It ain't official yet. Look at that. It's like New Year's Eve, guys.
Aw.
Finally.
All right. So Deborah, be glad you got your e-pins.
Can I quit giving out e-pins now?
Yes. Guys, e-pins will be given out on Thursday if we reach 500. But congratulations, we have reached 21,000 after 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
That's a shame. Brilliant.
So you guys did a quarter. You guys did almost a quarter of what you needed in 2 days. Just imagine that. All right. So what does that mean?
That means we're gonna. That's it for tonight. Thank you very much. We'll see you on.
Happy night, everybody.
You ain't got to go home because you're already there.
Nice
Love you.
try.
Hey,
See you guys on Thursday. Bye.
but you gotta get out of here. Hey, John, you're a regular comedian.
Oh, they want us to show them something? What?
They want to
No idea. All right, here's round one, guys. Thank you. Good night.
No.
Okay. So we got to go over the website again.
Yes.
Talk about how to make your payments.
No.
We know that already.
All right, so we're going to talk about all the charities that we'll be able to help in phase 2.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We're gonna go over phase
that's
2
good
first.
too,
Though.
but we're
We're going to tell
phase
you
2.
about the charities.
We already know about those.
It's
charities.
the charities that count.
Okay.
We already know.
We have brochures to give out.
The program.
So why do you think we're doing phase 2, folks?
We know about the charities. Come on,
Nice.
You know about us? You don't know about us?
Why
Yeah,
are
we know all
doing
that.
phase 2?
No.
Come on, guys.
Well, we can go shopping after phase 2.
Oh yeah.
After
And I
phase 2.
bet you guys can pay for some of your certificates to get printed
So why are we going to phase 2?
Yes.
because we're going to go on some nice trips.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
We got to
doing
book
that
them
phase
at
1.
Expedia Group on our travel portal.
Oh my goodness! Come on, Elton.
Who's all excited? Who is that? Melissa?
What are they excited?
Like, come on,
What are
look
they
at all these,
excited
look at this
about?
beautiful bracelet. You don't want to
I
see
like
that?
that bracelet.
And we can all drink some wine.
Lisa
We can
loves
drink wine now. We can.
I
You
like
can't
that
drink
toolbox
wine for
right
that
there.
price. We got a goal. You know what our goal is? To talk
To
about
hear about
phase
phase 2.
2. We're just gonna have some fun instead, though.
That would be fun, talking about phase 2.
I know it would be, because
That's
you'd
our
be a
goal.
returning payee if you were on this form. Look, Deborah's not having it. She's like, just shut up and talk about phase 2.
I know. Look at that dead look on right there.
Yep. Okay, so if we were to close this, oh, y'all can't even see it. Dang,
Yeah.
I could have showed y'all phase 2 right then.
Oh, you know better.
Come on.
All right, here's phase 2.
Oh.
Just kidding.
What's phase? No, that's not phase 2.
Y'all see that?
Looks like phase 1.
That's
That
phase
looks
1.
like phase 2 to me. I'm telling you.
Elton,
It
they've
does.
been waiting
Guillermo,
too-
no, Guillermo.
They've been waiting too long. They're on to you.
Oh, that's
Yes,
phase
let's
1.
go. Let's go.
They can be on all they want.
We're gonna mute
How
you.
ma- Hey, how about this, John? Remember our original challenge for tonight?
Oh
yeah.
boy.
500
What was
on the
that?
Zoom.
Uh-huh.
What was that? What was our Zoom challenge for tonight?
500 people.
That was for e-pens.
We're
We
not
tried.
buying it.
We tried to get 500. We tried
We
real
tried.
hard.
She said we tried real hard. She's like, I know I tried real hard. I don't know about
Yeah.
y'all.
We tried, but we
There's
couldn't
another
do it.
one.
We
When?
What they say? You almost got it, Melissa.
I know.
Yeah, but that's only counting in horseshoes and hand grenades, so it doesn't count in phase 2. I led you right into it, John. You're not the only one. All right. So, guys, you know what you could be doing right now?
Here in phase 2.
You could be telling everybody in your groups, your chats, the Telegram, wherever. I know Vivian's already posting in the Telegram.
They sleep.
She telling people, come check it out.
I said word.
Look, people left thinking we were done.
Uh-huh.
They thought we were done. But guess what?
Guess
We're going
what?
to talk about how to pre-buy into phase 2.
We know how to pre-buy into phase 2.
That's what I just did.
I don't think you do because not everybody did.
We did that.
We've already done that.
That's their fault. We done did it.
Who only bought one position in phase 2?
Whoa. Did y'all hear that?
Only bought one.
We can't do that until Guillermo buys another position in phase 2.
I thought everybody was buying 2.
I bought mine too.
You bought 1 or 2?
My team brought theirs.
I love how you guys are blowing up my phone like I'm really going to change my mind.
Elton, come on.
What?
Let's show phase 2.
Okay. There you go.
What is that?
She's like, what is that little ass thing?
I know that ain't no phase.
Phase 2? What y'all been talking about phase 2 for? That ain't crap.
Right here.
That is phase 1.
This
Phase
phase
1.
0.
That's the new phase 1.
That's a half a phase.
This phase 0.
Oh my God.
Look, Thomas, you know every time you do
Transition to
that, I'm going
phase
to take
2,
that much
cycle 1,
longer.
$6.
You need to go ahead on with it. They're gonna beat you up in there through the camera.
Hey,
He is doing it right now.
There's
right
some
there.
special effects going on then, Thomas. There's more than green screen showing up in
right now.
Pay attention.
Huh?
Pay attention to this.
Woo, here
What?
it is.
What do y'all
Pay
want to pay
attention.
attention to? Y'all act like that says phase 2 or something. Y'all
No,
can't even
it's
see what I'm
transition to
clicking
phase
on.
2, cycle
Y'all can't
1
even see
after
what I'm
round 4.
clicking on.
This say round 1. This say round 1. I don't see no phase.
That's
That
a
says
mighty
round
tough
1. How do you not know that that's not in phase 2?
Oh, it say transition to phase 2, cycle 1.
There we
Ticket
go.
price
How about
$6.
that?
Okay.
All right. Well, you already know this part then. We don't got to explain it.
That's
No,
right.
we need to hear it though. It's not fully detailed.
Break it down for him, Elton.
Yeah.
Break it
So
down.
That's a
you
little
come into
different
phase
there.
1. You pay $5.
Okay.
8 people will give you $5. That's $40 all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to keep 20 to cycle into cycle 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your sponsor gets $1. You get to keep $19. I told y'all already know this.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So what more do you need to see? I just showed you.
We need to come
Transition
on.
We
to
need to see
phase 2,
phase 2.
cycle 1.
Let's see these big numbers. Come on, Elton. Woo,
That one?
look at
What's
that.
Somebody record.
Elton, you got to finish this. You got to finish this right here, brother.
Somebody hit
He
the
loves this, y'all. Don't give him no more fuel.
Because
Yeah,
everybody's
he does
all
love that.
panicking
He's
about
loving
phase 1 and what's going to happen. Break it down.
So
for
John,
us
go
right
ahead
here,
and tell them what's going to happen.
Yeah, John, come on.
Tell them what's going to happen in phase 1.
Phase 1, it continues all the way as you see. Cycle 1 to cycle 2 to cycle 3. But do you notice in cycle 4 that there is no ticket price to pay?
Right.
Why is that? Because after cycle 4, we're transitioning to phase 2, cycle 1.
Ooh, look at that.
Cost to do that is only $6. So for every single person that goes through phase 1, if you go back to the chart, you'll see exactly what you'll make.
All right, guys, this is what I'm going to do.
Let
I'm
me
going to open this up.
Muted.
I'm not going to.
Somebody got a loud TV.
Can we
on.
mute the line?
Yeah, go ahead and
Mute everybody.
unmute
Mute
yourself.
everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Unmute
Go ahead.
yourself. All right.
All right. So we're not going to I'm going to do this. I'm not trying to play anymore. I'll show you exactly what we got. So let me share my screen for a sec, fix my screen. And we're going to do this so that you guys can see both at the same time.
Oh, Elton, you should see all the serious faces on right now.
I know.
I think they're like studying for the final exam to pass.
For real. Y'all
I
are
love it. Look at
gangsters.
this.
Y'all
Oh, Michael hasn't moved a
I know
inch.
I am.
The dogs moved, but Michael Sams hasn't moved one single inch.
Right. Michael Sams is just a statue.
That's right now.
He's not even real.
Is Mark Miller breathing? Mark, you okay, Miller? Mark? Okay, he's okay.
Where's
All right.
Dave Torrance?
Yes.
Where's Dave Torrance?
Captain Kirk's already getting ready to beam everybody up. Come on, brother. You know. Ismael's smacking his fingers over there. He's liking it. He said, I'm ready. Yeah, I saw that.
All right. Don't worry,
Rich, you
guys. I'm
did?
just trying to make sure that it all lays out so you can see both at the same time.
Rich, give a thumbs up if everything's good, brother. There we go.
Can't
That's what I'm
see it
talking
yet.
about.
All right. For some reason, my little snap 2 thing is not doing what I want it to do.
So we'll have it ready for Thursday and we can go over it on Thursday, right?
Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Don, don't even tease us.
He's not.
I
Y'all
have no control.
laugh when I end
The
this
man's
meeting.
over there got it all. I can bring up mine, but no.
Y'all laugh like when I end this meeting, you're gonna be like, oh, he was an asshole. Look, I hear nobody disagree.
No.
I ain't got
not gonna say that.
nobody.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I don't say those words.
Okay.
Come on, Elton.
Look, she's like, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna say some words. Don't worry, I'm just trying to make it so y'all can see it. I'm not trying to hold it back from you. All right, we're gonna share the screen again. All right, let's go share the
Don,
whole
you're sitting pretty still too.
Oh, he's already seen all this, so he ain't scared. Damn. Y'all ready?
Oh, there it is.
All right, I got both screens up. That's all I was trying to do so y'all could see it. Okay, everybody in here is on level 4 or lower, correct?
Yes.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. No matter what level you're on, you are going to cycle normally, okay? As you cycle normally, you're going to see that you don't go to cycle 5. Instead, you are going to go to cycle 1 in phase 2. Now, remember, as we always tell you, green lines go back to the cycle and the beginning of the round that they're in. These green lines happen to go to phase 2, cycle 1. So here's a difference. You notice you do not see here in cycle 1 on this chart is this green line. So when you cycle out of this line, you will actually get a new position in the same line as you leave. So for every person who cycles, they will leave a position here in cycle 1. They will move to cycle 2. It will do the same thing. Move to cycle 3 and 2 new positions will go to cycle 1 in phase 2. As you continue that process, you notice the numbers are fairly the same minus whatever this amount is for these different positions that cycle back to cycle 1, phase 2. However, all of you guys who are sitting here saying, well, I'm sitting in cycle 2 and I'm not cycling. Here is the thing. We're announcing it today. We are launching it next Monday. Okay, just understand, if you do see the vision here, now is the time to go get your people without worrying about e-pins. Okay, now at cycle 5, it's going to cost $500. You're going to get 4,000 in abundance. 1,000 will pay for you to move down to cycle 6. 147 goes to your sponsor. 1653 stays in your pocket. 120 positions now come all the way back over here, and they will push 120 positions. John, how many people will cycle from 120 positions? You should have known I was going to have you do this.
15 people immediately.
Okay, 15 people will cycle every single time one of these lines hits. Okay, but notice 80, 80, 80, 80, 80 again, 16, 2, 1, and 1. All of those go back to this cycle, will help push people faster to cycle 5 to put another 15 people through cycle 1 into cycle 2. Here's what's going to happen, guys. Just so you never have to worry about being stalled on this again. Just so you never have to sit here and look at the next to cycle page. Just so you never have to say, I've been stagnant, I haven't cycled, when am I going to cycle? We have tagged, we will tag the last person to join round 1 when we open up cycle 2 or phase 2. Okay, when we actually launch it tonight, we're just explaining it to you. When we do that, we will tag that person. When he cycles out of cycle 1 in round 1, phase 1, we will close it. There will be no more people coming through this cycle. From the moment we open, everybody who joins will join in phase 2. This is why we gave you guys a chance to get in and buy in early. So everybody will come in here. They will generate positions. When that person comes out of cycle 1 and goes into cycle 2, cycle 1 will be closed. Now, instead of all these orange lines going back to cycle 1, round 1, they will go back to round 1, cycle 2. When that person comes through that and cycles into 3, we will close cycle 2. That will repeat until he comes out of cycle 4 and goes back into phase 2. Round 1, cycle 1, phase 1 will disappear. Everything, Guillermo, this is your moment to shine. Everything is Guillermo's fault, because at that point, when round 1, phase 1 closes completely, we will only cycle through what you see here over and over and over. Okay, so what does that mean? We move faster and you get $86,406 quicker. Now, that will cycle back through here again. Every time you see a green line, they will go back here. Once this round closes, the orange lines essentially become green lines, and they will all go back here. So why is this crucial? There's a reason, and I need to bring it up so I can show you. We will. Okay, so you guys are very familiar with this structure. Okay, we'll move that over a little bit so you can see the whole thing. You guys recognize this? I know you can't talk because you're muted, but this is our current structure. Okay, in order for you guys to cycle, you're here. The company and all of our members need to fill in all these positions. Okay, there's 8 positions down there. That is our current structure. Our new structure in phase 2 will look like this. Notice a difference? Okay, John, Guillermo, go ahead and unmute everybody.
Okay.
All right. You guys can unmute your mics just keep it down until I ask a question because I'm gonna be asking questions here. But basically, okay, do not talk, please. Okay, we have a 1x8 structure. It's not showing up on this screen because I got everything placed over here, but this is 8 positions down here. Now, instead of having 16 people come in under you before you get paid, you only need 8. Okay, guys, you can't be talking over me. I mean, if you're excited, great, but we can't talk because you're interrupting. All right, so a 1x8 structure instead of a 2x3. That means every 8 positions that come into our system causes someone to cycle. All right, so again, the people sitting on phase 1 that haven't cycled, remember, you will have all these positions coming back and filling in space here so that you can cycle. Okay, and again, we have a member who will be tagged. When that member clears a cycle, we close it forever. All right, you guys do not have to worry. Tamika, please mute yourself because you got a lot of background noise. But once this closes, all these positions that you see that are orange will also go back to cycle 1. All right, now here's where the fun comes in. Remember, it's a 1x8, meaning 8 people come in, somebody cycles. So if you remember, John said, what'd you say, 15 people would cycle?
15 people.
Okay, so 15 people will cycle off of 1, push into 2, which will push into 3, which will push into 4, which will send people into this. This is continuously feeding a cycle. Now, why are you guys so happy that you bought your positions early? Because here's what's going to happen. Actually, Sarah, have you checked the list of how many entries we had recently?
For phase 2.
Oh, she might be muted.
All right,
I got it. Sorry. I have not, but give me a moment or two and I can.
All right, so guys, what's going to happen? All of you guys know that the company, we have paid for positions for core members and things of that nature. They will go in first. Okay, so think about it this way. The company position is sitting here. This is the position that helps us pay all the bills. It's sitting here. The 8 core members come in. It immediately cycles to 2 and puts a position back here. Okay.
I have a number for you.
Okay, go ahead.
2,262.
2,262?
Yep.
Okay, guys, 2,262 people bought at least 1 position. I can tell you right now about 80% of that. Now I'm getting John's calculator out again. John, if 80% of our people bought 2 positions, how many would that be?
That'll be about, add another 1,850.
1,850.
So that would make it right out a little bit over 4,000.
Okay, 4,000 positions if only 80% of our people bought 2 positions. Okay, so let's just call it 5,000 positions have been purchased. Those 5,000 are starting right here at cycle 1, round 1. Now,
Yay.
John, how many people will cycle from that 5,000?
Lot. Ooh.
625.
625 people will automatically cycle. Okay, that will send this off. Remember when we told you Guillermo doesn't wear that shirt for no reason. The momentum is about to be here. Okay. We will launch next Monday for our Zoom. Okay. So next Monday, phase 2 will open. You guys will then be able to get your positions. But understand this, if you don't buy them, well, the pre-buy page is up. Everybody in your downline who bought them is going to cycle faster and before you. All right. So keep that in mind. And this is where all we're going to have. This is it.
Okay.
We're not going to focus on phase 3.
Wow.
All right. So phase 2, you see all the green lines, you see the orange lines, and you know that round 1, phase 1 is going away. This is where we allowed you guys to get as many positions as you wanted. We take the blame for letting that happen for all those people who bought 5,000 positions. We understand what you were doing, but in phase 2, 1 position a day. Reason why? How can anybody in here tell me why we're only going to allow you to buy 1 position a day?
Or people cycle.
So you won't have so many back
So
to back?
everybody can cycle.
Yeah.
Correct. Because here's what happens. You are 1 position. You are able to buy 1 per day. So that means a total of 8. That means somebody cycles at the end of every single week when somebody buys 1 a day. Okay. It keeps it fair. It keeps it honest. It keeps you from having to sit here and watch the next to cycle chart. We won't have all these questions about, oh, who's cycling and I didn't cycle and all that other stuff. Okay. So that is the new structure, the new chart, so to speak. When we do our overviews, we will briefly talk about round 1. However, as we eliminate them, we will take them off of the chart. So when that position that we mark passes through and goes to cycle 2, we will no longer talk about cycle 1 because it won't exist. All right. So that's what you guys have been waiting for. And I hope you see just how crazy this is. And John wants to say something, but Guillermo muted him. Go ahead. You got on mute.
Wait, I'll mute you, John. There.
No, I muted myself because Lisa came down to talk to me real quick. Guys, this phase 2 will correct everything that, like Elton said, this will put us back on the original plan, the original track, and get us to our ultimate goal of cycling at a pace that will blow your mind. It's not going to happen overnight. We still got a little bit more building to do, but I guarantee you the way it's set up, the way this corrects everything, makes everything amazing once you do the math, which we've done the math, and it's going to be exciting. You thought it was fun at the beginning? Well, let's get back to where we were at the beginning again. And there won't be no more buying multiple hundreds of positions, none of that. There's not going to be no craziness. We got the plan. We're going to stick to it. We're going to keep the plan focused on what we got to do, and we're going to do it together. So it's a brand new game, baby. Let's get it on.
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
So what happened to whatever you purchased from the beginning?
Thank you.
It's going to cycle through just like it did.
Okay, I was just wondering what happened to
Okay.
the first one.
Here's what's going to happen. All your original positions that you bought are sitting here in round 1 between 4 and 1. Some of you guys are on round 3, some are on 2, some are still in 1. Okay. What's going to happen is these are going to cycle from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. When they cycle out of 4, instead of going into 5, they will come over here to cycle or phase 2, cycle 1.
So all your position will get moved to cycle 2, basically
Phase 2, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Now, as we generate the positions, because again, remember these 120, they will cycle back to round one, cycle one, to help push you guys through. Okay. Once we do that, that cycle will go away forever. Okay. The ultimate goal is to put all of your positions into phase two. Now, here's why we did this for you guys. You've heard us say it a million times that people bought 5,000 positions. Okay.
Yeah.
And they slowed things down. You guys all know that. Okay. We take partial blame because we let them do it. However, when those 5,000 positions all reach phase two, what do you think is going to happen?
They're gonna be billionaires.
Well, what it's going to do is it's going to push everybody through the cycle. Okay.
Yeah.
So if 5,000 people or 5,000 positions come into cycle one, John already said 1,700 and change will cycle. Okay. So that means everybody on this call will cycle.
Yeah, so everybody's cycling then. That's
Right.
better.
Now, every time you cycle, so watch this, guys. This is what shows you. I'm going to use Mark. You already know why I'm using this number. 800 people come into this, okay? They come into cycle one, phase two, because they're new people, okay? Everyone new comes into phase two. Just keep that in mind. 800 people come on cycle one. That means 100 people are going to cycle to cycle two, which means 8 people are going to cycle to cycle three, which means one person is going to cycle to cycle 4. Every single time they cycle, they add more people back. Okay, so if 800 people cycle from 1 to 2, they're going to give 800 positions back to cycle 1, which means another 100 people will cycle. Okay, so it repeats itself and it keeps you guys moving instead of being stagnant. Now, before you guys do it, before the person grabs their calculator and starts talking about how many people it's going to take to cycle, you need to get out of that mindset. We are not a standard matrix. Okay. We have now essentially went, I will call it a modified binary. All right.
He's not mixing words when he says that, folks. I love Excel. I love numbers. I have spent a whole day with different Excel charts, putting all the formulas together to try to figure this out. I do not have enough room and I do not have enough time to do it. It's just, it'll take care of itself. That is what the whole regeneration is all about. Filling that up, creating that momentum that keeps everybody cycling and moving forward.
All right, so there it is, phase 2. What do you guys think?
Exciting.
I think it's great.
Amazing.
Yes.
I like it.
Gonna move us.
Love it.
Gonna move us forward.
I can tell a lot of work went into it.
Awesome. Thinking about the memories.
All right, hold on, pause for a second,
Greatest
I
company
see
on the planet.
Dave Torrance is awake over there. Who was that said they could tell was a lot of work into it?
Me, Erica.
Okay, Erica, you are 1,000,000,000% correct.
Oh yeah.
And you don't even know how correct you are. That chart doesn't even begin to show you the amount of work that
Not even
everything. And guys, before I forget, since Fred Powell showed up on my video, before we get off here, Fred, thank you for the video. That was amazing. And one of the things we're going to do, guys, is we're thinking about doing the $5 traveling bill. And we're thinking about seeing if we can set it up to where we can track where the $5 bill is going.
So Elton, I had a question
That's
for you.
excellent.
Okay, hold on, Ishmael.
That's great.
The one thing we're not doing though, Fred, is we're not using your $5 bill.
Well, I have it again here, right here.
I know, but we're not using it because that $5 bill's been in a lot of places.
Yes, it has. I'm in North Carolina now.
Oh, okay. So look, everywhere you go, you just gotta hold up the $5 bill at the border and tell us where you are.
Okay, North Carolina.
All
Fayetteville.
right.
Very good.
All right, go ahead, Ishmael.
Okay, Elton, remember you said the first when you finish the cycle, then you're gonna take the position and basically the company will take it or just pays it forward. So what if we decide to stay with you? Like, are you gonna just let us out, or are we gonna stay in the system?
What are you referring to?
When you first started the video, you said the
When we were talking about the gold packages.
yes.
That's
Okay.
I've had this appointment set up.
Yeah. Basically what's going to happen is we take the position that's not your position. It's not your position in the company. It's a gold package position that we create.
Okay.
Okay. It's just like your position. It works the same way. It gets paid the same way, except because we set it up, we manage it, and then we give you all the money that's there once your original position. So let's say, for example, your original position needs to have $1,000. Okay.
Yes.
So once that position hits 1,000, any of the other positions that have generated by regeneration or duplication will also have money in them. That will add to your total, just like when you bought positions in your back office. And every time one of those positions cycles, it sends money to your back office, right?
Yes.
Okay. That money, once your original position reaches its goal, we give you all the money that's in your account. Okay. In that goal account. At that point, the company takes ownership of it because you've reached your goal.
Yes.
Okay. We didn't charge you to do to do it for you. So we take control of that position. What we do then is we use that for charitable stuff that we're doing. We use it for advertising. Mostly we use it to help generate buzz about the company.
Yes.
All right.
But I can still be in the
hold
system
on,
and
guys.
just cycle.
You can what?
I can still be in the system and cycle again. And
you are, yeah, you already are in the system. This is not attached to your position.
I got you.
Okay, that's why you got to fill out the form and we set it up for you.
Okay.
So it's not gonna attach your position. You know, guys, to be honest with you, you guys may start seeing gold package accounts show up in your matrix. Okay, because they will show up just like a position. Okay.
How much did it push? That's awesome.
All right.
Elton, I have a question for you.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Who's got a question?
Elton, I'd have a question for you.
Barry? Okay, go ahead.
In the previous positions that were purchased in the that we bought, what's going to push those positions from phase one into phase two?
I just showed you that. So your best bet is to come back and watch the replay when I put it up here.
Look at the orange.
If you notice, we have the orange lines here. Those are going to come back and fill in these spots. That's going to push you guys forward until we can close out each cycle.
Okay, great.
All right.
Yeah, we can still see this in the back office.
Yeah, you'll be able to see it on the YouTube page. And you guys will also get the charts where you can download the charts on your downloadable page.
Let's see our progress and everything.
Hey, Elton, let me address something out here.
All right, guys, hold on. If we're not going to be polite and let people raise their hand and ask their question, and we're going to talk over people, we won't answer any more questions.
Elton.
Yeah.
Okay, getting a lot of chatter in the chat room about the IPINs that were given out tonight, about using them for phase two. I want to let everybody know that we gave those e-pins out for you to use now to bring people in now, not for using them later on in phase 2. That was not the intention. Remember, what we're doing is we're paying it forward. Why are you going to delay somebody coming into this program by waiting? Bring them in now. We gave out roughly about 50, maybe 60 e-pins tonight. We
More than that, because you had 50 originally.
Okay, so yeah, so way over that. We expect to see those new members in the next by tomorrow, because you already had them ready. That's what you said. So we like to keep our word. We like to set the example by doing so. That is part of this phase 2. More guidelines. We want everybody to be up to speed. And if I got to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. I'm all about procedures. So this is why we did it. We expect you to do the same thing in return and bring these people in that you have ready. I really don't want to see any more questions on here if these e-pins can be used for later on. They are meant to be used for the people that you said that you had ready to go by tomorrow. So I'm expecting to see those in there tomorrow. Sorry about that, Elton.
No, that's a good point. That's what we gotta be. All right, Yolanda, you had a question.
Okay, I got my own 2 e-pins. I'm gonna sign somebody up tomorrow though, but do I give my old link or what? How you go about?
Yeah, just give them your link when they sign up and they have their back office. You can give them the e-pin and they'll be able to pay right through e-pin in their back office.
They'll be still in phase 1. I mean,
they will be in phase 1. Yes.
Okay.
So here's what you guys can also do. You pay it forward, you get them in. If they can't come up with at least $6 to pre-buy into phase 2, that's the only reason that page is even still open, because we knew we were giving you guys the e-pins today. Okay, so once you get them in, get them to see if they can. If they can't afford it, then that's fine. But if they can, please make sure they pre-buy into phase 2. It's going to make it a lot easier for them and they will be more excited. Just do not try to get the e-pins so they can go into phase 2, because as of right now, they cannot use an e-pin to get into phase 2. You have to go through the pre-buy form. All right, Lori C.
Hi. I think, like you said, I understand what you're saying about the phase 1 and phase 2. So basically, I think what you're telling us is to pre-buy, because once phase 2 opens, then the new people, whoever comes in, is going to go to phase 2. And those of us that already have round 1, that's going to push us. But that's what the prepaid is pushing us into phase 2 too. So we won't be behind our downline, correct?
Well, correct. But if your downline already signed up for phase 2, they will be put in before you. However, I'm keeping my screen up so you guys can see this. The amount of cycling you guys will do, it's not going to matter. You still get the sponsorship incentive when they cycle. Even if you're sitting over here on cycle 2 in round 1 and somebody you brought in buys and they already bought their pre-buy ticket, they will cycle and you will get the sponsorship incentive. Okay. So it's not really going to matter, but I already know a lot of you guys, and I'm not just saying you specifically, are going to get upset because you're going to see your people cycling and earning money while you're slowly moving forward. Okay. Because remember, we have to push all those positions out of round 1, cycle 1 through 4. So you will start to cycle, but you will not be cycling as fast as somebody who's over here. All right.
Well, I've already got my 2, and I've been, putting my people in. I mean, I understand that concept, so
that's fine.
Mine's is all set. But But like you're saying, I think a lot of people are looking at it as like, okay, when it stops, so when it starts Monday, correct?
Yes, we'll launch it on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I'm just saying. I think people are confused. They're like, okay, I'm going to sit there and I'm not going to cycle. When am I going to cycle 2? But like you're saying, you're giving us a chance. Like by Wednesday, get yourself into cycle 2. You know, if you're the leader or you're whatever, you know, that's what you're telling us. You're giving us a hint, like you said. Otherwise, you are going to see people that say, hey, they're cycling for me because they didn't do the buy-in.
Right.
Okay.
So if you procrastinate, you will be late. I don't know why I got a lot of rhymes today. I think it's because I was DJing earlier.
So we should have phase 2 before our.
We will definitely go into this again on Thursday. I'm sure between now and then, there'll be much more questions. Write them down, have them ready. We'll address them on Thursday night. Elton, it's we gonna call this for tonight? It's getting kind of late.
Yep, we sure are. So this time, for real, you don't got to go home because you're already there. And write down your questions, get everything over on paper, whatever, in a notepad, and be ready for Thursday to ask them in the chat. So
wait, can I say something real quick?
Sure can.
Please do not come into support between now and Thursday asking about phase 2 stuff. We will address the questions on Thursday, like they just said. We're not going to address them in support until after we have Q&A for Zoom. Just because everybody needs to get all the information, everybody, needs to be familiar with it. Also, I know there are questions that weren't answered, and it's much easier to do it on a Zoom call than it is to do it in the support chat through email and things like that.
Let's go one step further, Sarah. No questions about phase 2 until after we launch. That gives us 2 Zoom calls to address all the questions. Is that okay with you, Sarah?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
So guys, if you ask a phase 2 question in the chat support, your chat will be closed and will not be answered. So yes, you are correct. You put in a message to support and they did not answer you because we told you not to ask the questions. Okay. The questions will be answered on the Zooms, and we will begin training videos so that they're up and ready so that you guys know what's going on. Okay.
Exactly.
Guillermo and John Urquhart are already freaking out like they've got to make a video right now.
Yep, we do. In English and Spanish.
Yeah, look, see, Guillermo's already got 15 languages already scheduled. I'm telling you.
And that takes time. So that's why, when they keep asking us questions over and over again, that takes time away from doing that.
See, you just stopped him from doing 3 videos right now.
Yeah, because y'all know how Guillermo's videos are. This is phase 2. Good night. For all you guys who used to watch Def Jam comedy, when Russell Simmons would come out and he's like, thank you, God bless, good night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every night.
That's Guillermo's videos right there. That's where he learned it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because all people got to do is register a brand new person into phase 1 and immediately get them into phase 2. That's all everybody got to do. That's it.
Right.
Hey, little stick move there, huh?
That's right.
That's the video.
Nice. Gee, nice.
Oh
You see
boy.
that?
That's the plan for this week.
So Guillermo's going to be doing a video for the plan of the week, which is get one person to join. Think about it, guys. You're only asking them to do $12.
Right.
And if you pay it forward, you can ask them to pay for the other 6. There you go.
Yeah.
It's a plan, guys.
Oops.
But as we